guys, Kaylee here with Gardening with Bulldogs. So today is March 8th and I am planting up my petunias. I have 14 trays of 72 cells. That means 1,008 petunias. It's going to be glorious around here. The majority of them are wave. There are a couple of varieties in there that are not the wave petunias, but they are self-deadheading, trailing. They get massive. They're amazing. So last year I did probably about like 400 to 500 petunias, and then I did like alyssums and thousands of pansies, to be honest. Don't waste your time on pansies. Well, waste your time on pansies if you'd like, but they take forever to bloom. I had marigolds. I tried to do zinnias. You don't need to do zinnias inside, I found out. And then I did just a few things of broccoli and cauliflower. And so this year I'm going to be doing a few more vegetables because, you know, I'm going to be starting my vegetable garden this year. A few alyssums, and then the rest petunias, because I think with the electric bill, it's worth its money doing it this way. So I order my trays from Amazon from a company called Bootstrap. Hopefully I can find the link and put it into the bottom of the descriptions. These are amazing. I have had them for 3 years. They are heavy duty. They'll just last probably for another 10 plus years. They're awesome. I also order their domes and a lot of their bottoms as well. So first thing is first, make sure you clean your trays. I used bleach and I filled up a bucket and I let them soak. I did the domes, I did both trays, and then with the domes, because you want as much light to get through them as possible, I went through with vinegar and made sure that they were nice and sparkly clean too. Then the big thing is your soil. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought I had different soil, and so mine is a little weird this year. So normally what I would do is I would do a 1:2 ratio of perlite and potting soil, because I want it to be nice and fluffy, because you need those roots that are pretty much like just string to really go into the soil really easily, because you are going to be putting your petunia seeds right on top of the soil, so it needs to be nice, light, and fluffy. So normally, once again, I would do with potting soil 1 amount of perlite to 2 amounts of potting soil. But I had gardening soil and I thought it was potting soil, and so obviously when I started scooping it out I realized, and so I went with a half and half. It has a ton of like rocks and wood, oh there we go, little bits of wood into it, so I definitely tried to sift it as much as I possibly could of. This is not ideal, but I feel like I'll be okay. I do once again recommend the potting soil. The big next step is, and especially if you do plan to use organic potting soil, is I recommend boiling up some water. Hi Stanley, it's eating my hair. I like to boil up some water and put it on my soil. Now my trays can handle that. I put my soil into the tray and then I put the boiling water on top of them. If you are using something that you don't feel like the boiling water is going to do well in, I recommend getting something that like a big metal pan, anything like that, and then putting your soil in that, and you can put your boiling water on top. If you do end up using just like a metal pan, you can always throw it into the oven.
For the oven, put some soil about 4 inches deep in a metal baking pan. Cover it with foil. Place a thermometer in the center and bake at 180 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 30 minutes, or when soil temperature reaches 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is what I did, and then I let them sit for a little bit to cool, and so they have definitely cooled down, and they're nice and moist all the way down to the bottom because I did that. And then the big thing that I like to use when I am doing my petunias is some eyebrow tweezers. It makes things a lot easier because I am using pelleted seeds, but they are still very, very tiny. Let me see if I can bring, let's do this one open since this is what we're going to be doing anyways. This is the Easy Wave Pink variety. And they come in these little teeny tiny tubes. And I think I have a picture of what they look like with non-pelleted seeds right next to it, so you'll really want to have the pelleted ones because, oh my goodness, you could not even lift those up with just these. So I am planning on doing a whole tray of the pink Easy Wave Petunias because I need a whole tray of pink Easy Wave Petunias. So I am going to just do this whole tray full of these ones, and I guess we're just going to go. Grinch just woke up and he's staring at me now, funny. Hi, Grinch.
I get my seeds from Park Seed and Harris Seeds. Six trees down there. There are 8 trays on the top. I have 4 light bulbs in each of my grow lights. So right now I only have the outside lights on. I'm just going to do that for a couple of days just to kind of get them used to the light. And I am going to have them on a timer for about 10 hours a day. So I think it's from 11 until 9. Now, so that soil is pretty nice and wet, so we are just going to take our little spray bottle, pump it up a little bit, and we're going to have it on a very, very fine mist. And all we're trying to do is just barely spray them a little down, just almost to make sure that they have contact with the soil, because that water is already wet. And we are going to do that a couple of times, maybe a day. Let's put our domes on. All right, it has been 2 weeks, and out of 1,008, because I am not including that tray that is in the back with the tags, I did that a week later, I have 537 of them germinating. Your easies are going to come in first to germinate, except for the easy lavender blue sky, I believe it's called. That just germinated 2 days ago. That I had no patience for. I was just staring at them, waiting for it to happen. I noticed your shocks come pretty much the last. Every week I flip the trays just so nobody is going to be pulling for any light. I don't know if you saw the video about me coming up with the reflectors, because I'm going to be adding more seeds. I water them twice a day with my handy dandy water sprayer. And then after each water, I do definitely make sure to leave the top off I started at 5 minutes, and I add 5 minutes every time to that. So actually today, I am at 25 minutes. Hey guys! Week 4 update on the petunias. So last week I counted 700. We are up to 704. I would have had more, but this week I officially took the domes off. Because I was overwatering, let's be honest. This is why I'm showing you this kind of tray. We lost about 8 in that one. These ones didn't germinate well because I just was honestly overwatering. You can see just the difference in variations of size. Kind of crazy. And then we go up here. This week I also am starting to use fish fertilizer in the watering once a week. So once a week when I do my counting and updating, I will then use my fish fertilizer as well, and I just do about a cap full in. That one there was done a week after, so we're not counting that one. But look at the just difference in variety. Craziness. Alright guys, keep you updated, boys.
Hey guys, it is week 6, so that means we are going to be doing some transplanting today. Sounds like everybody's very excited about it.
I did learn my lesson, and this is potting soil, 5-to-1 ratio with curlwood.
Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I did the transplanting. I put domes on them for just the night, just to make sure, and I have been watering from the bottom up on the rest of them. So at week 4 I had 704, and then I did the fertilizing and I lost 85 of them. So I went down to 621, and that is because I fertilized from the top, and I should have known better, but once again I'm making this kind of for me and for you if you want to try. And then I just did the transplanting and I did lose a few, so I'm down to 594 of them. Hey guys, official 10-week update. Whoa, where are all the petunias at? This week we are deciding to harden them off. These ones I got a chance to transplant last week, so I'm going to give them one more week to kind of hang out in their new containers, get their roots good in, and then next week I will start to harden off these guys. So let me take you outside and we'll show you where the rest are. Such a nice day out that even Grinch is coming out here with us. So when I talk about hardening off, what you do is you bring these trays out. Day 1, 1 hour. You set your timer, you bring them out here, and you bring them back in. I'm kind of happy that I'm doing half of them at a time, honestly. That would be a lot of work. You also give them a little bit less watering. Tomorrow will be day 2, and I will put them outside for 2 hours. The next day will be day 3, and I will do 3 hours, 4 hours, and I will continue on and gradually adding time onto them for about 2 weeks, and then they should be fine to be able to stay outside. I do have one bloom. Trying to figure out where it is. Oh, there we go. Right there. It is the yellow variety. They were the ones that germinated the fastest. Any of your easy wave petunias are going to flower a lot quicker than, say, your titles or your shocks. Those big ones that we have right there. But give it a couple more weeks and they will already have some blooms on them, which is good because, quite frankly, as good as you are about labeling things, things get misplaced and it happens.
The official blog of Park Seed has great information on the different varieties of wave petunias. Easy wave petunias are 6 to 12 inches high, up to 39 inches long, and mounding in shape. Tidal wave petunias are about 22 inches tall and up to 4 feet long. They can be trained to grow upward. Shock waves grow 7 to 10 inches high, up to 3 feet long, and have a smaller bloom. Original wave or just wave are 4 to 7 inches high, 4 feet long, and are great for containers as spillers.
very weird angle. But, hi guys! So I'd like to do a little contest with 3 US residents only, just because I don't know if I can mail international. What you are going to win, 3 of you, will be 20 seeds, that is 2 packets of the Shockwave Spark mix variety, which includes denim, coconut, and pink varieties of the Shockwave. That way then you can give it a try too. Now all you have to do is leave a comment below on something that you learned from here. I learned that if you're going to start that early, go with bigger containers so you don't have to do all that transplanting. Today, like I said, is the 18th of January, so I'll make the cutoff date a month away. That would be February 15th, and I will message the winners on February 16th. So thank you again for watching, and good luck.